When we see all the mooncakes ads around, we know the Mid-Autumn Festival is coming up. More, in the coming August, not sure whether it's the first in the world, Hong Kong is going to have its first ever Mahjong Festival, which triggers me to do this episode. Mahjong, as a social game, is ideal for the Chinese New Year. The crack of the shuffling Mahjong tiles resembles very much the sound of traditional firecrackers, which expels the bad things in the past year and brings new luck. Apart from formal holidays, in Hong Kong, when people have an unexpected days off from typhoons, Mahjong provides people with a quick pastime without feeling stuck at home. Festivals are about recurring celebrations and entertainment on specific days and places for some seasonal, historical, or cultural reasons. Fitting perfectly on our brand name, many famous festivals are pretty local. The same festival is celebrated worldwide, but with different traditions, rituals, and food in different places. Throughout the world, many festivals are associated with seasons, as the solar clock and weather are core to farming activities, and good harvests are so fundamental to people's well-being. The arrival of spring, which is marked by the beginning of Lunar New Year, and the harvest time at the fall of a year is celebrated worldwide, with family gathering like the Thanksgiving in the West or the winter solstice in the East. The famous carnivals in Brazil, Mardi Gras in New Orleans and Venice, have their distant origin related to the beginning of spring, started from ancient Egypt. It was later adopted by the Greek and spread to the West as a spectacular festival. And today, carnival become a word we loosely used for large festive celebrations and events. The word actually comes from two Latin words, kine, meaning meat, and vale, meaning farewell, to mark a feast and fancy dress party before the stopping of meals as the fast of Lent in Christian calendar. Apart from the seasonal feast of Carnival, there are festivals related to other food and drink. On food, examples include the National Peanut Festival in the US, the Galway International Oyster Festival in Ireland, and the Ramen Festival in Japan. On drinks, there are the famous October month of beer celebrated in Munich of Germany as Oktoberfest, the Red Wine Festival in Beaujolais of France as Beaujolais Nouveau in November, and the Rice Wine Sake in Hiroshima of Japan in October, all associated with the harvest time. Other festivals are centering on religions and historical moments to commemorate military victories or nation building. These festivals are enriched with stories of the saints and heroes, and legends of the god and goddess, and the dead, ghosts, and devils, like Christmas with the birth of Jesus, Halloween in the West, or Yulan Festival in Lunar July in the East. Often, there are rituals that remind people of the treasured value and behaviors in the family or the community. They also take the chance to pay respect to the dead, like the Double Ninth Festival, Qingming Festival in the East, the Day of the Dead in November in Mexico, and make wishes through offering and sharing for the future, like the well-famous Changzhou Bun Festival, Taiping Qingjiu, and the Sky Lantern Festival in Pingxi of Taiwan. Or we think the past, like the Hindu Pleasing Festival, at which sin is relieved through suffering. Before the advance of mass-produced entertainment, festivals are important sources of fun and amusement. Some festivals have turned very weird and bizarre, so that people can be freed from their routine daily life and go totally wild and crazy. Often, games and championships are run through fights with strangest things, like playing with color powder in India as the festival of Holi, with mud in Korea as Boyeon Mud Festival, with water in Songkran Festival in Thailand, even with food like tomatoes as La Tomatina in spring, and oranges as the Battle of the Oranges in Italy. Other festivals could be very intellectual and cultural, like science festival, literary festivals, and music festival, like various jazz and rock festivals, or even military band music in Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo. Major film festivals are also held in Berlin, Venice, and Cannes. In other festivals, people showcase their creativity and skills by making giant sculptures and installations, like the ice sculpture in Harbin Ice Festival in China, and in Sapporo Snow Festival in Japan, the Real Hair Feasting Contest in Yukon of Canada, the Sand Sculpture Festival in Portugal, which spreads worldwide, and the wood and straw sculptures to be burnt in the desert in US as the Burning Man Festival. Collectively, cultural events may be turned into very large-scale art festivals held at longer intervals, such as the every 2 years Venice Biennale or the Documentas in Germany, held every 5 years with one in 2022. Hong Kong has an important role in the history of Mahjong as being the place that keeps and spreads the heritage while it was banned in China. Hong Kong, as the meeting place of East and West, also fit very well the global nature of Mahjong. In the coming Mahjong Festival, a wide variety of activities will be included, such as Mahjong Championship, games of giant Mahjong, Mahjong art show and talks, and demonstration of Mahjong craft. We hope this coming Mahjong Festival is only the beginning and it will become the Glocal Mahjong Festival, which is famous globally and celebrated locally in the Hong Kong way.